Hey y'all, this is Big Country and Big Country Survival. Got the dog, got the forge fired up. I'm going to be making, this is a old lawnmower blade. I got from one of my uncle's houses. I don't have a lawnmower that I'm really going to put this on, so we are going to be making a knife out of it. As you can see, I've got it heating up right now. I'm probably gonna have to get the dog out of the garage. She might get injured, and I don't want to take that chance. So I will be back. Hopefully, this thing is low and good by the time I get back. Alright, so I've been doing a little bit of beating on this thing, trying to get some different parts of it heated up. I'm not entirely sure if what I'm trying to do is cinematograph is going to be able to be loaded on YouTube, so I've been beating on it a little bit, so we will get on to the next step. Alright, so here's the big deal. I've never tried to make a blade of any sort out of a lawnmower blade, so I'm not entirely sure. This is kind of a improvisation, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm getting into on this, but it would stand to reason that if it's a lawnmower blade, it's made to cut and cut and cut and cut and stay sharp all season, so it should be a fairly quality steel. Should be able to cut pretty good and hold an edge pretty well. I'm just working with a small propane forge. As you can see, it is getting the job done. I'm about ready to have to put gloves on. This end's getting a little bit too warm for my hands, so I may be putting some gloves on here in the near future. Of course, my Sharpie will not write. Yeah, that's good enough, Mark. So I'm just going to take a cutoff wheel. I'm going to cut off I'm going to put it in my shop vise here. I'm going to cut off right about there. And then I'll have this steel, what's left over. And if this works out good, I can make another knife, a smaller knife. This is going to be a big frickin' knife. So we'll see how she goes. Okay, so this is where I'm at right now. A little bit of a little bit of quick work with a side grinder, and I'm right here on this point, kind of taking on the form of a little meat cleaver chopper. I'm gonna trim up some around the edges. Might put a Tonto blade on this, and yes, I'm using a side grinder with a cutoff wheel. I know it's electric. I'm not really trying to go full old-fashioned, but I will be cleaning this up a little bit. I'm doing slow motion camera work, and I will see if this will be my first experiment on that. I don't know if it'll allow me to show it, but you'll have figured that out by now. So we're gonna get to cleaning, making this thing into a sizable knife to go into my pack. Alright, so here it is. All I got left to do, clean it up a little bit, finish the edge. What I was doing over there, I had a flap disc, where did I put the stupid thing? There it is. It's a flap disc. It's basically sandpaper, just stacked. It's good. Put it on a side grinder if you're wanting to finish up, you know, to kind of, if you don't have like a bench sander or something like that, you can just hook it up in a vise. As long as you can actually turn your side grinder on and leave it on, so you can do some stuff like that. Another thing, your PPE. See those kind of yellow parts here on my knuckle here? This is why I wear gloves when I'm working with power tools, because I get that buzzed on there a little bit. That would have been my knuckle. That would have been my whole finger. Alright, you gotta wear some protective gear. I've got safety glasses on, which are prescription. And honestly, I probably should be wearing a face shield, but I don't have one on hand right now, so there's that. But at bare minimum, you want to have some good work gloves and some safety glasses. So anyway, I'll probably do another video and I'll test this puppy out after I get it finished. But you know, that's the basics. Like I said, this is the first time I tried to make a knife out of a lawnmower blade. I've made knives out of other things. Nothing that is show worthy, but definitely ones that will get the job done. So I've got a good start on an edge here. We'll finish her up with a whetstone. It's Big Country Survival, signing out. God bless.